I'm Robin from M.O.A. Music over all. And I'm here today to help you figure out what's hot and what's not in the new upcoming music industry.
Alright, okay, Mike is on his way, on top of the game, and they're all gonna say, tell them niggas Mike's on, tell them Mike's on.
Hey, what's up you guys? I'm from M.O.A. Music Overall, and today I'm here with
Mike, what's up?
We are here to discuss his vision, goals, and message from his music. Hey Mike, what's up? I'm Robin.
How you doing, Robin?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing fine, and I feel blessed to be in your show today.
Thank you, thank you. Through your music, you sound very poetic and very open-minded. What's that about?
Well, I feel like, every artist has their own, messages in their music. Like the Beatles, the song "Come Together." That was a great song.
What's your overall reaction about the whole Somali situation and what you think we should do? What you think you're gonna do? Like, what's your overall reaction about it? How are you feeling right now?
Well, how I feel about right now, that's a very touchy subject. Because right now, I'm still pretty lost right now about that situation, because I feel that they shouldn't have to go through, no food and all the violence that's going on right now, as far as like the civil war that's going on, and it really just kind of hurts me right now. So that's why I feel like if we can kind of get everyone together and try to get some type of event going where we can kind of raise money and to send over to the refugee camp that's in Kenya and Ethiopia for the Somali, that would be perfect. But right now, I know I can't heal the world, but changing someone's life, it makes a big difference.
So you seem like you have a very, very helpful heart.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
So what do you feel about the various crime levels that's going on right now in America?
Wow, the crime right now is going on in America. Yeah, it's pretty at an all-time high right now, because it's not just about gang violence or drugs or drug abuse or anything like that. It's all crime. With the white collar crime, they're spending billions and billions of dollars on guns and debts and things that doesn't really even matter, and it's crippling right now. America, and people are losing their jobs, and when you don't have no money or no food or no shelter, you kind of have that mind where you feel like you have to go out there and just do anything, by any means necessary. Yeah. So that means either you're killing, stealing, or whatever, and that's why I feel that if we could kind of just open our minds and try to come together and just try to find another solution, because right now the solution that they have planned for us is not working.
Yeah. What do you feel we should do to help the crime rate that's going on, not just in America, but where we live? Like, if we're in a rural area, where we live there, if we're in like a suburban area, all those areas that we live in, what do you think that we should do, or what do you think that someone should help us with? Like, how should we go about all these crimes and all of these people going to prison and people getting busted for like petty crimes or bigger crimes or like murders? Like, what do you think we should do in our community to stop it?
Well, like I said, it goes back to the generation of young kids not having that role model, that male role model that can guide their children in a better path. Because right now there's a lot of people that are going through a lot of changes, and that's the only way we can make things different and make change is we just have to come together. That's just it. Just have to come together.
Coming together, what would you really put forth onto the table? Like, if I don't get along with a neighbor, if I don't get along with someone down the block, how do you think that we should come together to make all this vanish?
I feel that we're all adults, and we all control our actions, and if you have a problem with another person, you know, I feel that, you know, to be the bigger person is to go over there and to let that person know how you feel, but not to be so vulgar towards that person, but let them know that, you know, what's going on right now is people are, you know, killing each other over the smallest things, you know,
Yeah.
even over material or relationship, anything. And I feel that people, if they have a problem with another person, go over there and just try to figure out a solution to make it better before it gets worse. Because violence only gets more violent. So,
Yeah, you're right. So how do you feel about your new mixtape? Like, do you think that your new mixtape can help the violence kind of settle down, or if someone can find your mixtape as not really overwhelming, but like, you know, kind of connecting to their life? Do you think that your mixtape is, you know, helping us?
well, the mixtape, you know, that I mean, it's pretty much, you know, something that I just kind of put together as far as like, you know, just to show people that, you know, I have another side. Like, you know, I feel like I have two people inside of me. Like, one, you know, I have this caring, sensitive side where I want to
Yeah.
open up and reach arms and to help people, and the other side of me is just more like, you know, hey, like I'm ready for anything. I'm ready for war, you know. So, you know, the Michael Myers Massacre mixtape, that's the other side of me. It's like I'm ready for war. I'm ready for whatever they bring to me. You know?
So with your new mixtape, Michael Myers Massacre, I was told that you sold over 5,000 units independently in Los Angeles, California. How are you going about it? How do you feel about it?
Well, how I feel about it, I'm pretty blessed, you know,
Yeah.
because right now there's a lot of competition out there.
Very much.
And yeah, I was pretty shocked, you know, when I even heard that I sold that many, you know, units. And then plus when I was, you know, LA for that, you know, that 1 week, you know, people they were writing me and emailing me and calling me like, yo, like, you know, you are really rocking right now. I was like, really? Like, wow, you know, I was pretty shocked. I mean, I was really shocked, like, wow, you know. And plus, you know, my music is overseas in Japan.
Really?
They're really connected to me right now.
Because I heard about that. I heard that it's really good overseas. So what other parts of the U.S. they're doing really good right now?
Chicago also, right now, Chicago State University is where most of my music is being downloaded and also bought. And besides Chicago, Wisconsin, Ward radio station, they're also promoting and playing my music out there. And Florida, a lot of the Haitian community, Jamaicans, and not even just them, you know, everyone, you know, out in Florida, they just love that their vibe is in right now. So that's another blessing to, you know, even have those type of fans that kind of be connected to them.
Yeah, that's good. You cheesing and everything.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, I'm pretty happy right now. So yeah.
Your mixtape, Michael Myers Massacre, has been doing really good. You know, I heard about it. But throughout all your albums and your mixtapes with Karma and West Side Story and now Michael Myers Massacre, what do you really think, you know, like, with those albums and your mixtape, which one do you think really connected with your fans?
I would say the West Side Story. And the reason why I said West Side Story is because West Side Story, it was a very, very, it was a touchy album, but also, you know, it was different tracks where, you know, I was just pouring my heart out and not in that, you know, sensitive way, but, you know, also angry way, because as a child growing up without a male role model, and also, you know, just going through a lot of changes, which I wasn't really ready for it, because as a young teenager growing up in the ghetto, you know, it happens all the time. So it was a very, very touching album. I would say the West Side Story.
So with your Karma album, your West Side Story, and your mixtape, Michael Myers Massacre, where are you getting all these names from? Like, how are you bringing these names to life?
Wow. Yeah. So the Karma album, which I had dropped in 2006, I was pretty young at the time. I was 16 years old, and you know, me as myself, you know, as a young kid growing up in the hood, you know, I was out there, you know, selling drugs and joining. I was in the gang and, you know, running the streets, and I've done so much, you know, and I felt like, you know, at that point in my life, I knew there was no turning back.
Yeah.
So, you know, when I even tried to avoid the gang life and try to get out before I got, deep into the game, a lot of things started changing while I started getting arrested and police were beating me up. I was always seeing a judge every other week, and I really wanted to change. So I named the Karma album because what goes around comes around, and everything came back to me.
Yeah.
And for the West Side Story, that was just about my childhood growing up, moving from state to state, and just giving the world my story, and letting them hear, this young African American young black brother that's growing up in the ghetto, giving the world my story, and they were really touched by that story, And for the Michael Myers Massacre, I'm a very big fan of Michael Myers. I even like the remake with Rob Zombie did with Michael Myers in the beginning. So I was really fascinated with that work. So and I named it the Michael Myers Massacre. I felt like I was untouchable, like nobody could see me.
Okay.
Not to be conceited or cocky or anything like that, but I felt like no one could see me.
Yeah. Oh, it sounds really good. You have a lot going on right now. So with all this, you're writing, you're about your poetry, you're writing about the mixtape. What's your next big move? What are you about to do?
Well, my next big move is to, the movie roles and to get my book published and put out there, and also, drop my my fourth upcoming CD, American Me. That's gonna be a really hot track. I got a lot of good producers I'm working with, and so it's gonna be really a good album. Just meeting more fans and meeting more producers, and just keep going from there.
That's really good. Do you have any upcoming videos?
Yeah, my latest video so far, which was produced by William Bishop, is My Last Hope.
Really?
So, yeah.
Well, his Last Hope is coming up right now, so here's a clip of it. You seen My Last Hope first here on M.O.A. I hope you liked it. You can find it on his new mixtape, Michael Myers Massacre. Is there anywhere else that we can find that video?
Yeah, you can just go on to www.facebook.com/Mike Mikke Ripper RIPPER, and also ReverbNation.com/Mike, and Twitter.com/Mike651, and www.artistecard.com/Mike.
Okay, that seems really good. Thank you so much for being on my show. I had a great time meeting you today. Thank you so much. So there you have it. That's your boy Mike. Be sure to cop all his albums, his new mixtape, and everything. I had so much fun, you guys. Thank you so much. Come back to see him unfold his new chapter in his brand new career. Thank you so much, and have a good night, you guys. Bye.
Alright, okay. Mike is on his way. On top of the game, and they're all gonna say, tell them niggas Mike.